to show you really quickly how to use the calculator to solve a matrix. It'll save you a lot of time. If all the question is asking you for is a solution set, then you can use your calculator to do this very quickly. Two different ways we can do it. I have a shortcut if you have the new operating system on your TI-84, and I'll show you that. Or you can store it if you do not have the new operating system. So first, let me show you the shortcut in case you have the new operating system. So the first thing you're going to do is hit second in matrix, because this is what we're going to deal with in order to solve a system. And I want to arrow over to math, because I'm actually going to use my matrix to do some mathematics. If you'll arrow all the way down to B, you'll see a RREF with an opening parentheses. That means reduced row echelon form, and this will find you a solution if there is one. So I'm going to hit enter, and it pulls that up onto my main screen. Now I need to plug a matrix into this, and if you have the new operating system, at this point you can hit alpha and zoom, and that's going to pull up this screen that tells me how to build a matrix. Now in this case I need a 3 by 4 augmented matrix, so I'm going to hit 3 by 4 and hit OK. And notice it pulls up an empty matrix for me. Now I can type in, now you have to use your arrow keys on this. I'm going to type in my coefficients, so I hit 3, arrow to the right, 1, arrow right, 2, arrow right, 31. And then it jumps to the next line. And you just type in your coefficients of your second equation. 1, 1, 2, and 19. And then of my last equation, 1, 3, 2, and 25. And then I'll just arrow all the way to the right. So now there are my coefficients inside of my matrix. I hit enter, and it pulls up my answer matrix. And if you'll notice, there's a 1 in the first column. That's the x column. So it's telling me x equals 6, y equals 3, and z equals 5. So there's your solution set. You'll probably be asked to put it in the form of a solution. So it would be 6, 3, 5. It is an ordered triple. Now, if you don't have the new operating system, we can do the same thing by storing this matrix. So I'm going to hit second and matrix, arrow over to edit, and now I'm going to store this in matrix 1. It is a 3 by 4. Notice I already have something in my 3 by 4, but I can just type over. Now in this case I can hit enter and it'll jump to the right. So I type 3, 1, 2, and 31. 1, 1, 2, and 19. And 1, 3, 2, and 25. Now after I have typed it into this storing matrix, I have to get out of that by second and mode, or second quit. Now I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Second in matrix, arrow over to math, because we're going to do some math. Arrow all the way down to RREF. Now I have to tell it what matrix I want to do that to. So I'm going to hit second in matrix. It's matrix 1. Close parentheses, hit enter, and there is that same solution. X is 6, Y is 3, and Z is 5. So again, there's my ordered triple.